half-turned and ran his hand through his hair. I stared at him, just a little dazed.
"Kate," he gestured, almost angrily. "You're high, exhausted, and—"
"Horny," I said helpfully. I didn't know what had gotten into me. I was behaving more like Lucy than myself. His laugh whooshed out of him.
"Vulnerable. Last night was significant. Everything you're feeling right now is because of who I am to you and your first full moon shift."
"Last night was the most important moment of my life," I said. I took a step away from him, a little embarrassed. I understood that he believed I was still confused and didn't know what I really wanted, and he saw me as one of his wolves, not someone to have casual sex with, unfortunately. Perhaps later I'd be relieved and grateful for his restraint. Right now, I was just aggravated. I mean, he was right. Did I want the complications that would come with screwing the alpha and the pain and problems that would cause? Well, yes. Right now, I did. But right now, I wasn't myself. When I started to open my door, he shot out a hand to grip my arm.
"Kate."
"It's okay, Jared. I shook my head. "I need to get some sleep." I glanced at him, smiling slightly. "I'll blame my wolf. She's still bouncing off the walls, half feral and full of need, sex." "The moon," I finished. "Good night, Alpha." But he wasn't done.
"When you are truly ready for me," he murmured, his voice dark and low, "I will know."
I stood frozen, with my hand nearly touching the doorknob, my heart pounding, my entire body throbbing as he, and his voice, brought something to the surface inside me. And it wasn't all good. There were tendrils of fear and hints of resistance. And he was right. He was fucking right. I was not ready for it. For him. Deep inside, if I shoved away my wolf's savage need and my gratefulness and awe and natural feelings for my alpha, there was conflict. I didn't know why. I needed to be sure of something, and I wasn't. Problem was, I had no idea exactly why I was so doubtful. Maybe because I didn't believe he saw me as an equal. I was one of his new pups. Or maybe I just didn't trust him. Not completely. "Fuck," I whispered. I could not be casual with Jared, and he was right. It wasn't time, and I wasn't ready. Finally, whatever he'd called from my wolf dimmed and settled, and I relaxed. The urgency of my lust gentled, and I took a deep breath. There was no hurry. My body might think otherwise, but the truth was, I didn't know Jared. Not really. And he didn't know me. He slid the pad of his thumb over my lips, and I couldn't help but shiver.
"When it's time," he murmured, "you will know as well."
"And then?" I couldn't help but ask, as breathless as a young girl with her first crush. His smile was small and didn't quite reach his glittering, fierce stare.
"I will be waiting."
Then he strode away, leaving me staring after him with my heart in my throat, uncertain of whether I was more turned on or terrified. Chapter 2. The house was blissfully silent when I slipped inside, for about 2 seconds. Then Ash came barreling around the corner, sliding over the shiny wood, and slammed his wiggly little body against my legs. "Hey, buddy," I crooned. "First sleep, then play." I was so tired, my eyes were crossing. He followed me to my bedroom and waited for me to fall into bed before he jumped up on the mattress, then turned in a circle for what seemed like 3 days before finally he flopped down atop my feet and fell immediately to sleep. I'd only managed to take off my shoes before I went into my coma, but the instant I closed my eyes,